Hi, here's my audience. Is that better?
Yeah, you got us.
Okay, so...
We need a token.
Hello,
Black person.
I want to
Come on,
discuss a
guys.
very controversial topic this afternoon. This topic is abortion. For starters, I want everyone to be aware of the trimesters of pregnancy and what is involved during these trimesters. The first trimester is from 0 to 13 weeks. During this time, the baby's body structure and organ systems develop. This is told to be the most crucial time in the baby's development. Most miscarriages and defects occur during this stage. The second trimester is from 14 to 26 weeks. This is often known as the golden period, mainly because of the unpleasant pregnancy symptoms disappear. During the time the baby starts to move, you can also feel it kicking. Also at this time, the baby is starting to build up fat and gain weight. The third and final trimester is from week 28 to birth. During the third and final trimester, the baby and the organs grow larger and mature. Your due date is during the 40th week. Abortion is something that you are either for or against. There is really no middle ground. You can't really be in between on it. In 2011, approximately 1.06 million abortions occurred. To me, this is absolutely, utterly disgusting. You are murdering an innocent little fetus. 89 to 92% of all abortion happen during the first trimester prior to the 13th week of gestation. Now I just inform you that the first trimester is the most crucial time for development for the baby. Now, after the first trimester, the percentage of abortions goes down. 7.3% of abortions happen between 14 and 20 weeks, and only 1.4% occurs after 21 weeks. I myself am utterly shocked to know that abortions are even allowed to occur during the third trimester. Certain states have banned abortions to occur after the first trimester. Unfortunately, Maryland isn't one of those states. In our wonderful state, you can get an abortion up until the 38th week. Could you imagine killing your unborn baby 2 weeks before they are supposed to be born? This is absolutely disgusting. Now I want to discuss the top 3 reasons why abortions occur. The top reasons why abortions occur is because the parents can't afford the child in the first place. Now seriously, if you can't afford to have a child, you shouldn't be having sex. I'm sorry, but this is the honest truth. Sex is something that you have to be held accountable and responsible for. Sex is an action that has consequences, and a person has to take responsibility for them. The next reasons abortions occur is because the child will interfere with the person's social, school, work, friend, and family life. This comes back to the responsibility clause as well. Sex is something that you do in order to procreate. If you aren't prepared to have a child, don't have sex. The last reason abortions occur is because parents feel they will be a single parent and their partner will leave them. If you are fearful of that and your partner will leave you for that, you shouldn't be with them in the first place. Now I want to discuss with everyone why I feel abortions are wrong. For starters, it is against God's will. I'm not the most religious person out there, but we are put on this earth by God and to serve Him and to live, love, and procreate. Abortion is something that is not in God's plan. Another reason why I feel abortion is wrong is because life begins at conception. When you are committing abortion, you are technically committing murder, and in some states, committing murder is punishable by death or even life imprisonment. Another reason why abortion is wrong is because we have a natural instinct to preserve life. Mankind must always preserve life when humanly possible. When committing abortion, you are stopping a heartbeat and ending a human life. A big reason why I'm against abortion is it is very unsafe. Think about it. This is a very unnatural procedure that is not supposed to happen. The abortion industry is something that isn't regulated. They don't have to follow standards, and it's very unsafe and dangerous. Not to mention, women can die from having an abortion. Lastly, the reason I am against abortion is because it is ethically wrong. There is just something that unearths me about abortion. It is a very unhealthy and unnatural thing. We are put on this earth to save humanity and not to destroy it. When you have an abortion, you are destroying a life. Our life is at risk enough as it is. Think about it. Every day we are worried about terrorism and getting shot and killed, and now when you have an abortion, you are physically killing a baby. That baby is an innocent little creature that hasn't committed one sin yet, and you aren't even going to give them a chance? That child that you aborted could be the next Mozart for all you know. All I am saying is that you don't know your child's true potential. You aren't even giving them a shot. They deserve that much. Everyone deserves a fighting chance, and aborting them isn't giving them that option. To end this speech, I want to talk about the things that can be done instead of abortion. For one, young kids are having sex way too early these days. I'm not sure if this can be stopped, considering this is the society we live in nowadays. But these kids need to be educated on prevention and birth control. A lot of people might disagree with educating the youth, But either way you look at it, if they want to have sex, they will find a way and they will do it. Nothing can stop them. I would rather them be educated about the precautions and not have the next 16 and pregnant star on our hands. Another thing that can be done is adoption. I'm a huge believer in adoption. My fiancé was adopted. He was given a chance at life and is a wonderful human being thanks to adoption. Adoption also benefits the parents who are unable to have children and are struggling to and really want to have them. Honestly, the biggest thing you can do instead of abortion is to have the child. Give the child a chance and give them life of happiness. I do not have children myself, but I hear that they are truly one of life's blessings. If you are having a child for a reason, you need to have the baby and raise them. Take responsibility for your actions and give that child a wonderful, loving and family and home.
Point down.
Thank you so much.